What's happening? You know it.
We want back ends. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ends. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah. Wake up, the cake up, raise up, or make us do something we don't want to.
6 and 5 is the key. 6 and 5 is the key. Vontae is up, y'all. Vontae is up. 6-5.
Waiting on the rain for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cars in it. Where the white flag they forfeit it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Damn, I gotta treat it like forges. It sound like I'm in a scratcher. Try to take the ring, I'ma tackle you. I guess I'm a Super Bowl bachelor. Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it.
Oh, wow.
The critics and analysts. Come through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, get better off. Quarterback got range if you block them all. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck goose linebacker coming through. Hit him with his man.
Y'all come in and enjoy this good game of Madden. Like, follow, subscribe, whatever you do. Let's just have some fun.
Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New York Jets. Set to go now on a wet and rainy night.
Oh, Lord.
From Soldier Field.
He wanted them.
This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I'm about to edit. That shit crazy. Hey, James Odom, if you looking, if you watching this, don't be scared, James Odom. Don't be scared. Just a game, buddy.
Now Trubisky on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and they have the football.
What are you talking about?
Set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, you just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
Oui.
After the interception, here's Darnold.
Oh, damn.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Oh, Khalil Mack. Oh, we got enough. We got a tough one on our hand. Oh, boy, Matt.
Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Darnold letting one go deep for a noon walk. In a double coverage.
Stop him at the 1. Let's go.
Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
Stop him at the 1.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something
Time to bring that pressure.
And he winds up floating one down.
Time to bring that pressure, fellas. Let's do it. We know what time it is.
After the interception. Some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they
y'all seen that pressure. Let's
because
go.
it was evident right there. It looks like a simple no, that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
One right.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's go.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw. But I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Damn.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw.
Hey, we got a smart. I'm playing against a smart young man, y'all.
Give him a lot of credit for being really precise.
This man don't like to take no sacks.
No one got it. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky going deep this time for Mellon into a double. He's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, come
Too
on.
much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Detroit!
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And an alley to run. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Being chased out left. And an alley to run. Space to run past the 20. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken a 1st quarter lead. Well, so it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown.
And I missed that
pass.
shit.
And you
Oh,
have
I
to
made that
have the
up.
mental
Okay.
acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Here's Myers now to kick it away.
Let's get it.
This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Come on, fellas. We ain't supposed to let them get to the goddamn. Damn.
2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Now Trubisky to throw. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Darren Lee picks it, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. 2nd down and 10, Darnold. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
On 3rd down, Crowell. And he went backwards.
Good stop.
He'll
Good
be
stop.
down at the 30.
Yeah, I know what time it is.
Full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th
I don't
down.
need no points on the field.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't
I
possess
don't need
the
no
eye
points on that
discipline to be
field.
an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st, they go right back to Howard. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Terrence Brooks with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
This interception will go on the record. The quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Let's get it, y'all.
They begin with a run by Crowell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's caught right side by Anderson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get this all the way inside Chicago's
Let's go, baby.
10. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they've got it here with a first down.
Daddy, right here. What's wrong? You okay? You ready to eat? I got you.
They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I already got your bottle. I got your bottle waiting for you. You ready?
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
Daddy got
They'll
you.
have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this
I said I got
quarter.
you. Watch me. Watch what's about to happen. You about to be eating. I know, let me get this. I got you.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now 14-0.
I told you, Daddy got you. Daddy got you, don't he? Yeah.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds
Whoa,
across
that
the
nigga
25.
made his ass slip.
The Bears offense now gets set to
damn.
get back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
18. Lock in.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he's forced out left. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
180! Red, up! I got you.
On second down, Trubisky. Looking deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. 63 yards. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
What's wrong?
Trubisky going to take it on the sneak, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Mitchell Trubisky taking it in, and the Bears have cut it to within a score. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Parkey adds the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Andre Roberts now to return it. Oh, now he bowls him over. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
stomach recovered, nigga hurdling and shit. This nigga playing track and field out there. What the hell is going on?
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
I'm trying to feed you, dude. What you doing? Come on, there you go. Yeah, I know you wanted something more.
First down carry now for Crowell. And Hill running right through it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
Herndon's got it complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone,
what you doing, bro?
you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
Just crying.
Him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Darnold, eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep for a noon walk. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Definitely worth taking it.
Yeah, I went for it all on that one.
The end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Back to throw, Darnold. That'll be taken in.
He said 20-something, what?
And he will have the first down as he gets this.
24 line.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so
I thought it was supposed to be 12 something.
Here's a give to Crowell. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that 82nd and 30. We got two passes here.
The sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Darnold down to throw. Rolling to his left. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Damn, England. He's sitting the football like he was on a crack mission.
Back to Soldier Field following this short.
It ain't my fault. Yeah.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
So you eat,
a loss of 4 there.
and then you go, okay. That's cool.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. Oh, a ball batted.
Oh, he had that one, y'all. He had that one. Yes, sir.
Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Yeah, I felt it coming.
Now Trubisky back into his end zone. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Gonna let one fly for up. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. He tried to heave it from his own end zone, and the danger, it reared its ugly head.
We have seen those plays work out successfully before. You take the shot, try and gain some yardage. Sometimes you fool them. Not in this case, though. Tried to get it deep downfield. Gets it picked off.
All right, now, look at 56.
Darnold on 1st down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than...
But y'all shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep over here and shit. You heard me.
Faking the give, Darnold. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Lock in, lock in.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. And now here is another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Akeem Hicks. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Darnold from the gun. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Off of play action, Darnold rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Now Trubisky. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jets. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leonard Floyd coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
To throw is Darnold. It got his man complete. The 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 87 yards. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3. And we'll see what they
had to
can
do something with her. Remember the song, Dollar Sign?
They have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes you throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
No, you just got to press the play sound.
See what they have up their sleeve.
And it'll play the sound for you. And yeah, it'll tell you where it's at if it's online.
Now Trubisky on first down. Forced out to his left. And they'll get him out here at 23. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Well, say I just tried. You didn't want it.
To the defense. They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
It did say something.
He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 77 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found it downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Jets set to take the field. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Watch it now, Barney.
They go play action here on first down. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
On second down, here's Crowell. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, it's Darnold. He's got his man, it's Curse. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he is all the way up past the 25.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Red, top. Hey, 18.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. He's got the size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Hey, 18. Hey, 18.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jordan Jenkins able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
Hey, 18.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. Dancing to his left. And this is Gabriel on the catch. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Trubisky with a give to Howard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Red, up. 18.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And Parkey's kick is good. And that's going to tie things at 20. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Danny Trevathan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. The pitch to Crowell. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your...
Isaiah Crowell, he's all alone. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Isaiah Crowell, 81 yards. And the Jets are going to take the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On first down, Trubisky. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And my goodness, another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then gets in with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. After the interception, here's Darnold. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
They'll toss it to Crowell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Found his target. It's Anderson. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They get it to him running left. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and sneak it here. Try to wedge his way in there, no signal. I don't think he did it. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a
You used the field goal block, you son of a bitch.
with a goal line stand. Trubisky now.
I love
just
it, I
6
love
of
it, I love
15
it.
through the air, not good, but 1st and 10 here.
Set up. 180. Switch. Ran.
Take your time. I want to fuck the fucking quarterback up. I need dude. I need that.
And this is going to be a safety as Trubisky gets swallowed up in the end zone. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have
It's on the ground, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
God damn.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On 1st and goal, Howard. Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts him in better shape here for 2nd and goal.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Here's Trubisky to throw. Got his man, and it's caught.
I tried to use your play.
Touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Move. 18.
Here's Trubisky. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Roberts on the return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Here's Darnold. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I'm not blocking for stuff from outside. I ain't seen it. I would have seen that up there.
Watching that, Barney.
second down and 10. Darnold. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Detroit! Detroit!
You saying so? It's still here.
Now it's Crowell. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Come on. Come on.
Now it's Trubisky. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll make it a 2nd down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
I think that's why she be getting a little irritated, because she might, yeah. Well, I see it. As soon as you got it, she can just.
Trubisky now down around his goal line. Buying time to his left. Darren Lee in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown
be smart now.
But whatever play gets
Please be smart now.
The ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
So you about to use a fake punt against me?
Here's
I got you. I dig it.
No room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
He about to fake punt, y'all. He thought about that shit.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They have the football. They're looking good, but the lead is just 2. So any mistake in a field goal can beat you. They got to be careful.
And that's where it gets difficult because you don't want that to leak into your thinking. You want to play like, hey, we've got the advantage. We can close this out. Don't play from fear, and they can win this game.
See if they can play fear-free and hang on. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for him there, didn't they?
Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the
Oh, good one. Good deep.
Interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. That's caught right side by Anderson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get the other going.
Darnold now to throw.
Oh!
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there. Get the football back.
Fuck.
Go. Stop. Red up. Go. Red up.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that.
Hey, if you want to run it back, we can. I just got to find my daughter's tablet.
Since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Oh, with it? That's right, you did say.
Darnold wants to throw the football, letting one go deep for a noon one. And it's incomplete. Still throw.
Well, should I just hit me when you get back there?
Forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game, but